the number of sponsors. It's a record number, I think it's in its 2023, okay? So there's been a more than 100% increase, almost from the, in Cameroon we had 5, in Cameroon we had 6 sponsors. In Morocco we had 23. Now there's some 600. Yeah, I know, but the percentage increase, 680% increase in the number of sponsors. Enormously successful. It's the confidence and the excitement that sponsors have, but also the commercial viability, because we want our sponsors to do well. And the revenue in Cameroon, it was 5 million in Cameroon. In Cote d'Ivoire it was 105 and 196, and in Morocco it was 196 as the revenue. So 5 in Cameroon, 105 in Cote d'Ivoire, huge improvement, almost double increase in revenue in Morocco, enormously successful. What they call digital views, or people watching either on TikTok or on Instagram or YouTube, Facebook, all-time record, 6.1 billion. 6.1 billion digital views. So African football is exciting, people love it, people want to watch it, and also it goes also hand in hand with our commitment to use football to create jobs for our people, to bring investments in those countries that are hosting the Afcon, to have tourists come. Cote d'Ivoire, according to one of the top companies in the world, benefited to the value of 1.4 billion. We are still getting the numbers from Morocco, but football is part of our commitment to improve the living conditions and standards of living of our people, quite apart from the huge love and the passion we have for football. 180 countries, 180 countries were watching the Afcon on television. It's exciting. Remember, we've got 54 countries in Africa. So 126 countries from outside Africa are saying that African football is enormously attractive and they're keen to watch it. So we'll release those numbers later, but we are enormously proud and enormously excited about the extreme and immense success. 2 other issues. I had said to you in Morocco that CAF, our objective is to have an Afcon, or the equivalent of an Afcon, every year. Not every 2 years, every year. And the Afcon, as we know it now, we want to increase it to 28 countries. And as we said, that will take place once every 4 years. But remember, the Afcon, as it is currently constituted, is an important part that we want to maintain, at least under the name of the Africa Nations League, have that coming together every 2 years. So every year there will be, we also want to build this regional or zonal competition, because when you've got Tanzania play Uganda, or Tanzania play Kenya, or where you've got Cote d'Ivoire playing Senegal, or Nigeria playing Ghana, or Mozambique playing South Africa. We want to build football at grassroots level, but also one of the important objectives of the African Nations League is to contribute to the development and growth and investment in football infrastructure in every single one of our 54 nations. Why this African Nations League was also critical is there are still, the number is about 12 or 13. It has come down from 22. Nations, and it varies, that don't play football in their countries. You cannot build football if the spectators and the fans cannot watch their national team, their football clubs play in their country. So we are confident that this African Nations League will contribute enormously to the improvement in the stadiums, because every nation has to play, every single one, not the 24 nations. Every year, 54 nations have to play. And I was saying to Wallace, you know, last year when they had the Confederations Cup, and I gave instructions as the president of CAF that we wanted the Confederations Cup final to be played in Dar es Salaam. Now, you know, people say other things and which are factually incorrect. We gave an instruction. But when the feedback was that Dar es Salaam did not meet the Mkapa Stadium, did not meet the requirements, I said, fix it. Because we want full stadiums. I don't want Simba to be playing in Zanzibar. I love Zanzibar. But I want a full stadium in Mkapa. I want Yanga. Where is Yanga? Yanga. They must play in front of a full stadium here at Mkapa. I love Zanzibar, but it hasn't got the same capacity. It'll get there over time. So, you know, we do understand that at times people will make statements which are contrary to the clear instructions. And so that's why we came today. When I leave here, I'll be going to the Wallace. Wallace is listening in Swahili to my translation. When I leave here, I'll be going to the stadium. You know, when CAF started the African Football League, we insisted that the opening match must be here in Tanzania. It was all of the top countries, all of the top football clubs. But we told Gianni Infantino, we're going to get into the plane and go to Benjamin Mkapa Stadium in Dar es Salaam. Because this country has got exceptional talent. So I'm going there now to go and see the beautiful work. We don't have time. But I'm excited about the passion and the commitment of Madame President. I'm excited about the passion and commitment of President Ruto and President Museveni. So we will be enormously successful next year. Have I forgotten anything? You okay? Have I forgotten anything? All right. So let me just see quickly here, because they always say, President, there's something else you should have said. I don't know what it is. And maybe some of them will come. So we have to believe in ourselves, in our people as Africans. And when I say believe, I'm talking about believing that we can host and we will host an extremely successful Afcon in our three countries. You know, we took the wrong, you took the wrong document. I don't know, you left the right one elsewhere, but it's fine. Let me see. No, it's okay. All right, so if there are any questions, we will answer those questions. If you just say who you are, tell us which media you come from, and the improvement of the infrastructure and the stadium in preparation for, of course there's a draw, but in a legal, ethical, moral sense, I don't want, we have to do in Africa what is done all over the world. I can't have Tanzania playing Brazil in the opening match of the Afcon. Wallace, yeah. I want you to play against Indonesia or something. A country who's, I love Indonesia, but we've got to look and see that we don't interfere. We need full stadiums. And I can tell you, you should be proud of the way the opening match is going to be here. Is that correct? Or you don't? Oh, okay, they say, they're still talking. Okay, you're still talking. Wallace, I was saying the opening match is going to be here in Tanzania. They say, oh, President, wait a minute. It could be in Kenya, it could be in Uganda. We'll be guided by you guys. But it's going to be, it's a moment of pride for our people in Tanzania.